Hello,
Hi,
Tamisha.
Tamisha. And Mapalu. Hello. Hi, Takanu.
How are you guys?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Tamisha.
Hi, Kiamu.
It's so nice to see you all back again. I hope you're excited for our last lesson with Marlies today. I know it's going to be a very good one.
As always, guys, there's a do now up on the board. There's 5 expressions there or 5 sentences there for which I would like you to write an algebraic expression. So instead of the words, write it as an algebraic expression using letters or symbols and numbers. You can start working on that now while we wait for everyone.
Then I'd also love to ask for everyone to just change their names if their names is not their own, so that we just know who we're talking to. Who is it Samyari? How do we pronounce your name?
I think you're new to the class. Hi, Jenna. Welcome. And Wami's also here. Welcome.
Hi, Jenna. Hi, Wami.
Hi.
Use the chats and you can stop the video if you don't want them to see you. It's muted and muted.
So I would just like to remind you all again, first of all, hello to everyone that I haven't said hello to yet. Marlies and I are very excited to see you again tonight. And yeah, we're looking forward to see how this lesson is going to go. Then I would just like to remind you to unmute yourself if you have any questions. And as soon as you finish asking your question, please just mute yourself. And also make sure that you're in a space that doesn't have too much background noises, okay? We'd really appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
And for those of you who have just joined, as always, there's 5 things for you to do up on the board while we wait. Please write an expression for each of those sentences. Welcome back, Aisha. Welcome back, Theo. Good to see you again. Welcome back, Neo. Or Neo, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Okay, we're going to give it just 2 more minutes and then we'll start. We'll just wait 2 more minutes for those who are busy joining. And those of you who have had some time to do the do now, have your answers ready. Welcome back, Karnal and Boikanyo. Good to see you.
Who is Sudan? Sudan, can you maybe just unmute yourself? I might pronounce your name wrong.
We just need your actual names, your real names, so that we know that you're in our class and that we know who we are talking to.
Should unmute your
Sorry, we can't hear. Can you say again?
Okay, right, guys, we're going to start the lesson. It's 5 past. So let's see. In our previous lesson, we spoke about algebraic expressions and we learned quite a few words. I wonder who can remember what the word, let me actually put them up here. Let me just erase that. I actually have the words over here. These were the words. You remember these? We learned them last time on Tuesday. So I wonder who can tell me who can remember coefficient? Who can explain to us what a coefficient is? You can put your hand up. Trevor, go for it.
Okay, hello, ma'am.
Hi, babe.
Hi, I'm fine. Okay, so, ma'am, the coefficient is the variable that we use to multiply.
Yes, so if we have a variable and we multiply it by a number, then that number is the coefficient of the variable. That's right. Okay, Let me see, maybe Boikanyo, can you tell me what a variable is? When we look at an algebraic expression, Boikanyo, what is a variable?
A variable, ma'am, is the letter that is multiplied by a number. It's any value.
Okay, so it's any letter, right? So any alphabet letter or symbol or anything like that. Do we know the value of the variable?
No, ma'am.
No, it can be anything, right? It can take on any value. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what is a constant? Let's see if Aisha can help us. What is a constant? Aisha, can you unmute yourself and answer what is a constant? Okay, I'm not sure if Aisha heard me. Let's see. Naya, can you answer? What is a constant?
I see that Aisha unmuted herself. Aisha, do you want to give it a try?
Okay, I'm going to give someone else a chance. Ayanda, can you tell us what a constant is? Ayanda?
Ma'am, I think it's the number that is often used.
No, it is not the number that is often used. Who else can explain? Put your hand up if you can explain what a constant is. So Mapalu, that's not quite right. It's not a number that is often used. Anyone else got their hand up who can tell me what is a constant? Theo, what about you? Come guys, we don't have all night. Can someone help us out, please? What is a constant? I'm not going to give the answer because I told you last time already what it is. So it's your turn to tell me.
Trevor, I think we might have it, Marlies.
Yeah, Trevor. Oh, here we go. I've got some hands. But Trevor's answered already. I want to hear from someone else. Let's ask Takanu.
Yeah.
Takanu, you go for it.
A constant is the number that does not have any variable next.
Okay, so it doesn't have any variable next to it. Can you give me an example of a constant?
Only 4. Let me do 4.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Say that again.
4.
Did you say 4?
Yes.
Yeah, because 4 is always 4. It stays constant. It never changes. Okay. Yes, to Melo, I see in the chat, you said a quantity does not change its value. Exactly. That's what a constant is. Okay, well done. Those are important things to understand. So let's get back to our do now. And guys, I need you to be a bit faster with giving answers, hey? So that we can get through all our work this evening. Okay, so if I ask a question, be wide awake and give your answer. If it's wrong, it doesn't matter, okay? This is not school or for marks or anything. We all try. Okay, so everyone ready? Okay, show me a thumbs up if you're ready. And you're going to be fast with answers. Can I see some thumbs up in the chat, please? Thanks, Mapalo. Thanks, Trevor. Good stuff. Alzan is also ready. Theo, Pumuzile, Owami. Okay, guys. Right. Let's go. So the expression for the sum of 14 and E. Right. Who am I going to ask? Actually, no. Let's put some hands up. What is the expression for the sum of 14 and E? Hands up. Who wants to give that answer? We say we're going to be fast. I want to see hands up, guys. The sum of 14 and E. Anel, go for it.
14 plus E.
14 plus E. Excellent. Well done. Next one. Write an expression for C plus 2. Put your hand up. Pumuzile, let me hear from you.
C plus 2.
C, but instead of writing the word, we write the actual plus. Okay, good stuff. Thank you very much. Then write an expression for 8 times X. Ayanda, hand up. I see. You can answer, Ayanda.
8 times x.
Okay, so 8 times x. But also in algebra, we don't really use the multiplication sign. We can write it without the multiplication sign, just as 8x. Okay, next one. Write an expression for h less than 13. And let's give someone else a chance. Kiyomo. Am I saying your name right, by the way?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's the answer? H less than 13.
Oh, ma'am was there. Yes, 13 minus h.
H less than 13. Is it, sorry, just repeat that. 13 minus h.
Yes, ma'am.
13 minus h. Or is it h minus 13? Who thought it was h minus 13? Okay, so which is it? H less than 13, this one. Because you take 13 and you take h away. Okay, good stuff. Last one. The difference of 6 and k.
Ma'am,
you
it's
has
6.
an answer.
Ma'am, it's 6 minus k or k minus 6.
The difference of 6 and k. 6 minus k, I think is right. There we go. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, so we're still going to go like this. I've got some more questions for you here. And what I've done, I'm just going to make it a bit smaller so that you can see. Okay, so I've written some expressions already in these bubbles. And I want you to work quietly now for 5 minutes. Everyone can put their hands down. Just take your hand down, Takanu, Kiyomo, Theo, everyone, hands down. Okay. Okay, so we're going to work on our own for 5 minutes and match the sentence, the words, with the expression in the bubble. Okay. Everyone got it? Give me thumbs up. Thumbs up if you got it. Put an emoji in the chat, please, so that I see you understand what to do. Thanks, Mapalu. Aisha. Alzona, I think you must try this one, actually. Tamish was clapping. Good stuff, Theo.
I'm going to try my best.
Okay, so
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Tumelo?
Ma'am, I didn't understand the question.
Okay, so there are 5 sentences on this side written in words. And on this side, in the bubbles, there are 5 algebraic expressions. So I want you to match this sentence to the algebraic expression. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, guys, don't rush. There's enough time. There's enough time for everyone to finish. Okay, we've got 2 more minutes. Alzon, we're going to check your work just now. Okay, right, let's have a look. So for this first one, a number tripled and then 5 is subtracted. Just type in your chat the color of the bubble you think matches. Okay, so number tripled and then 5 is subtracted. Pink bubble, I agree. This first one is the pink bubble, this one. So I'm just going to put them in order. Let's move these other ones out the way. So 3x minus 5 is the right one. Awesome. Maybe it looks a bit red on your screen. Alzon got this one. Good. Subtract a half from the product of 2 and B. Again, type in the chat which one you think it is. Yellow, orange, yellow. Yellow, I agree. Subtract a half from the product of 2 and B. Okay. Everyone happy with that one? Do I need to explain? Please ask if I need to explain so that we don't move on and lose you somewhere along the line. We're all good. Okay. Now, next one. 1/5 of x is subtracted from 18. Purple. Purple with an emoji. Nice. Purple. Good stuff. That's our next one. Now it's easy because now we only have 2 left. Okay, sum of 6 and thrice n. Green, yes. Everyone agrees that's the green one. Let me just put my bubbles in place here. Okay, and then the last one, 2/5 of x is reduced by 7. Is the light blue bubble. Okay. Who got 5 out of 5? Let's see. Nice blue heart there. B. Yay. Great, guys. Awesome. That's well done. Excellent. To Misho. Theo. Wonderful. Okay. I am going to give you a clap. Yay, well done. Okay, so let's carry on. And now we're just going to work a little bit more with these algebraic expressions and calculate what the value of the expression is if we know the value of the input. Okay, so let's look at our table. Our table, we show here in our table, x is our variable or our input. Okay, so here's our x. And these values at the top here, you probably recognize these tables because we have done them before. So there is our values, our input values, right? So here's our algebraic expression in the second row, 6 times x plus 8. 6 times x plus 8. So if I take 1 and make x equal to 1, because remember, x is a variable. It can be any number. So in this instance, x is 1. Then I'm going to work out 6 times 1 plus 8. And that indeed gives me 14. Okay, so that answer is right. If we do it for 2, 6 times 2 plus 8 is equal to, that's 12 plus 8 is 20, which is what we have there. And then for 3, it's 26. Let's see if that's right. 6 times 3 plus 8. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 8 is 26. Okay, I want you to carry on now and work out what the value of this algebraic expression is going to be if x is 4, if x is 5, and if x is 6. Do that now. Let's make it a minute and a half. Anel, you have your hand up? Anel, do you have your hand up? Okay, if you're not going to ask a question, then you can just take your hand down. Thank you. Okay, don't do the next one yet. Just do this one here, 6 times x plus 8. That algebraic expression, work out its value if x is 4, if x is 5, and if x is 6. And I hope that no one's got a calculator there, because you're not allowed a calculator, right? You know that. Not allowed a calculator to do this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So no calculators, only the best calculator. It's this one right here. It's much faster than a normal calculator anyway. Okay, let's go. If x is 4 and we calculate that, that's 6 times 4 plus 8 is going to give me 32. If x is 5, then we say 6 times 5 plus 8.
38.
38. And then if it's 6 times 6, if x is 6 plus 8, 6 times 6 is 36 plus 8.
44.
44, there we go. Okay, so you guys see how it works. We're going to do the same now for the next expression. So again, work on your own for about 2 minutes. Now our expression is 2 times x times 3 plus 4. Okay, I'll do the first one with you. I'm going to just rub this out. Okay, so it's 2 times, in the first instance, x is 1, times 3 plus 4. Now, we know that what's in a bracket must be calculated first. So 2 times 1 times 7. So that's 14. 2 times 1 times 7 is 14. Okay, and then you do the rest as well. Going to give you 3 minutes to complete this one. Work on your own quietly for 3 minutes and then be ready for some answers. This is good practice for your times tables as well. For those of you who finish quickly, I want you to tell me if there's a pattern in both of these. If there is a pattern, if you notice a pattern. If you are done and you've worked quickly, then see if you can notice a pattern. That's all about patterns. It's very interesting. It's patterns in everything.
+6.
Don't give answers yet. We still have a minute for everyone to work. Okay, time is up. Get ready to give an answer. We're going to try and go quickly. Okay. Not too quick, but let's see if we can. Okay. Hands up for the first one. If x is 2, what is my output here for the first one? Owami.
Ma'am, is it 20?
No, it's not 20. Theo?
28.
28. I agree with 28. Okay, and the next one. So if you got this wrong, it means you calculated it wrong somewhere. Okay, so you need to just check your calculation. Now, if x is 3, what is our output? Who's next? Uwami, do you want to try again?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. This one I'm not really that sure.
Okay, that's fine. We'll kick the ball over to someone else. Tamisho. Tamisho, you haven't spoken to me tonight, have you? Can you try this one for us?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is it 32?
Not 32. Let's see. Somewhere something's going wrong. So let's see quickly if we can fix this. Okay, so if it's 2 times 3, because x is 3, and 3 plus 4. Remember, in the bracket, we must first add the 3 and the 4. So it's 2 times 3 times 7. 2 times 3 is 6. If you want to go slow and make sure you don't make a mistake. And then 6 times 7 is 42. Okay. Let's see. Aisha, you have your hand up. Can you give us the next one?
Next one is 56.
56. That's right. And Neo, you've been quiet tonight as well. Can you tell me what the output will be if x is 5? Nao, did you hear me? Can you give us the next answer?
Ma'am, I'm not done yet.
Okay, you're not done. That's okay. Boy, Kanya, you have your hand up. Go for it.
70, ma'am.
70. Yes. Okay, and the last one. Who's going to give us the last one? Mapalu, you've got your hand up. 84. Okay, good. Now, who noticed a pattern? You can tell me what the pattern is. If you know the answer, you can type it or unmute yourself.
Miss, the
Ma'am?
first one is 6. You add 6.
Add 6 each time. That's right. Let me get my
And
color
this-
here. So we add 6 and we add 6 and we add 6. Okay, and then for the second one,
You add
Yeah.
14.
You
add
add
14.
14.
14.
Now, did anyone notice in the pattern? So if we look at this first one, we add 6, and in the expression, we times by 6. And in this one, in the second one, we basically, if we times by 2 and by 7, that's the same as timesing by 14, right? And we're also adding 14. So that's just something to notice. Okay. Interesting. Yes, well done. Excellent. You guys are doing really, really well. Okay, I think I'm going to move on to, let's do one more. I want you to practice your calculations a bit more so that we don't make mistakes. Okay, so let's do this table. Let's just do, let me see. Let's do this second one. I think that one looks interesting. Okay, so our expression is 5 bracket x minus 4, and then work out what our expression is going to be if x is 20, 30, 40, etc. Now again, no calculator, right? You have to do this with this calculator. So I'm going to give you a little bit more time. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do this one. If you are fast and you feel like you know the answer, then you can go on and do the last one. The last one is
29.
definitely a challenge. So if you do this one that I ticked green, if you do that one and you finish it quickly and you feel like you 100% there and ready to level up, then you do the last one as a challenge. Okay. Okay, 5 minutes. You can start now. Okay, guys, for those of you who don't understand, we're doing the exact same thing as we did in this one. Okay, we've got an algebraic expression. We're not going to do this one. It's too easy. So I'm asking you to do the second one, 5x minus 4. Work out what the value of the expression will be if x is 20, if x is 30, if x is 40, if x is 50. Then, if you feel confident and there's time left, then you can start this last one. It's a challenge. Okay. Do you understand now, Theo? Just give me a thumbs
Yes,
up if
ma'am.
you understand. Okay, good. Wikanyo, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, if the x is next to a number, ma'am, what do you do from there?
If x is right next to a number, it means
Yes.
times.
Oh,
That's why
thank
only do this last one if you are 100% sure that you're ready for it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'll do the first one where x is 20. I'll do that one. If you're a little bit confused, then I can help you. So if x is 20, then that's what we put in the bracket, right? We say x is 20. And then this is 5 times by 16. How do we work out 5 times 16? We can break it up. We can say 5 times 10, that's 50. And then 5 times 6. That's 30. And altogether, that's 80. Okay, so your calculation strategies that you've been learning in grade 6 and grade 7 comes in handy here. No calculator. I don't want you sitting there working on your phone on your calculator, okay? Must try and do it without a calculator. So we can write that first one in so long. You're getting that one for free because I did that one. Okay, one more minute. Just put in the chat when you are done with that first one. Done. Okay, let's have a look just at that first one. Okay, so if x is 30, what is our answer? Who wants to give us an answer? Hands up. Let's hear from some other people. Jenna, you've been quiet this evening. Do you want to tell us the first answer if x is 30?
Ma'am, is it 130?
It is indeed. Well done. And if x is 40, let's see, who else can we ask? Pumuzile, you've been quiet for a while. If x is 40, what is our output? Pumuzile?
I'm at 180.
180. And then the last one is 230. Okay, great. So, did anyone try the last one that I said was a challenge?
Yes, ma'am.
Who tried it? Who said yes? Theo, you tried it. Jenna, no. Trevor, no. Did no one try it? Okay. Okay, Mapalo, if you tried the first one, what was your answer? Or you've only tried 20, and what did you get? Mapalo? 730. Okay, so Tamisha got stuck and left it. Okay, so I'm actually going to tell you a secret that it is exactly the same as the previous one. If you work them all out correctly, and you can jot this down quickly if you want and go and wrestle with it, because it is a challenge, okay? So you wrestle with it. It's not meant to be easy. But if you work it out correctly, you'll actually get the same answers as the previous one. 80, 130, 180, and 230. Okay. So I'm going to leave it at that, but you're welcome to jot it down quickly and go and wrestle with it maybe this weekend. Okay? Because I know that's what you guys like to do over weekends. Do your maths. Okay, this is our last one. Okay, so I want you to do these four questions as a little check now. How well did you understand everything we did in this course? Okay, so for the first thing, write an algebraic expression for this sentence. X is divided by 3 and 2 is subtracted. After you've written your algebraic expression, I want you to say how many terms are there in the expression. Then, in your expression, I want you to identify the variable and the constant. And then I want you to work out what the value of your expression is going to be if x is 12. Okay, so this you do quietly now on your own for 5 minutes, and then we're going to look at the answers again. Please don't put anything in the chat now. Just work quietly. This is like a check that we're going to do to see how well you understood, okay? In the end, you're going to give yourself a mark out of 4 to see how well you did. Okay, so 5 minutes quietly. No answers in the chat. No answers over your microphones. Just work on your own. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, so I'm going to just put the answers down and you can just check your work. Okay, so x is divided by 3 and 2 is subtracted. So you could write x divided by 3 minus 2. Or remember I said if you want to be fancy, you can write for your teacher x divided by 3 minus 2. You can stack the division like that. Okay, I'm just gonna write, there we go. That's better. Okay. Who got that right? Thumbs up in the chat, please, so I can see who got it right. Great stuff. Good, okay. Right, so how many terms are in your expression? We've got 2 terms. 2 terms. I'm sorry, I see someone putting their hand up, but I don't know what this name is, but it's Bahjeawil. Maybe if you just want to change it to your actual name, then I can answer, but I don't know what that name is.
I think, is it Bashe?
Say again?
Bashe.
Bashe.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we saying it correctly, Bashe?
Okay,
Yes.
Bashe. Bashe, do you have a question? Just unmute yourself or type it in the chat if you have a question. Okay. Right. So what is the variable and what is the constant in your expression? So the variable is obviously x, right? Because that is going to change in our expression. A number, x, it's a variable. It's going to be divided by 3. So we've got the 3 that we are dividing by and the 2 that we are subtracting. So those are, sorry, I'm writing this wrong. Those x is the variable, and then those numbers are the constants. I'm just going to put that in a different color, 3 and 2. So x is the variable, 3 and 2 are the constants because they don't change in our expression. Our x changes, can be any number, constants don't change. And then if x is 12, calculate the value of your expression. So I'm going to make my x 12 in this instance. And because x is now 12, I have to divide it by 3 and subtract 2. So what does that give me? 12 divided by 3, I must always do the division first, is 4 minus 2, and that gives me 2. Who got that last one? Boikanyo, Mapalu. Great stuff. Awami, excellent. Tumisho. Wonderful, guys. You're doing very well. Kiama, you too. Ayanda, Anal, Pumuzile. Wonderful. Guys are rocking it. Well done. And Theo, good stuff. Okay. That is it from me. Does anyone have a question before we end off?
Yes.
Yes. Bashe, is it Bashe? Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it 2 terms?
Why is it 2 terms? Because terms are separated by pluses and minuses. So this is a term, x divided by 3 is a term, and this is a term. So it's 1, 2, 2 terms.
Okay.
So this all goes together because we only separate terms with pluses and minuses, not with division and multiplication. Okay, so if variables and numbers are divided, they stick together, they are still one term. Another term only starts after a plus or a minus. Okay, thanks for that question. I think a few people might have been wondering about that. Okay, so this is my last lesson with you today on algebraic expressions. I want to thank you for being so wonderful and for participating and for asking lots of questions. You guys are really, really great. Let's give ourselves a big clap with our emojis. There we go. We can clap with our emojis. Excellent. Well done, guys. You were superstars. Yes, superstars. And now you know so much more about algebraic expressions. You're really starting your new journey as you go to grade 8 next year. Good. I'm proud of you too, Takano. Well done. I'm proud of all of you. Excellent. Now, don't forget, you have to go do your quiz. I want to see how you guys do on your quizzes. Alzon's going to tell you more and remind you where to find your quiz. But yeah, that's it from me. Again, well done, guys, and I'm going to hand out over to Alzon.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Marlies, for tonight. We had such an amazing time. I really learned a lot. And yes, we are hopefully all of you feel that you're on the same page as Marlies now with your algebraic expressions, right?
Alzon, I just want to answer that question in the chat. Are we going to have other lessons? Yes. So next week, you're going to start with algebraic equations, and that is going to be with our other teacher, Dipesh. So he's going to be teaching you from next week. But yes, there's definitely more lessons. And then after that, we're going to do fractions and we're going to do integers and all of that. Okay, get you ready for grade 8.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Marlies. Then I quickly want to share my screen with you guys.
I'm going to stop share.
Thank you. Okay, so this was what you guys achieved these last couple of days. And I just want to congratulate you all. Thank you so much for coming, for attending, for participating. I hope you can see my I don't know what you call that move. Do you guys know what this move is called? But yeah, this say again, Boykanyo?
Celebration, ma'am.
Yes. This stick human is celebrating all of your hard work. The nay-nay.
Nay-nay.
Hello. Oh, yes. So
maybe we should all do the nay-nay, Alzon.
Let's see. Who can do the nay-nay the best? I don't know if this is the right nay-nay though. No, you guys are going to have better moves than us. We should rather not dance. We stick to maths. So, like Marlies said, there's only the quiz left for you guys. Then you finish with this topic. Okay, so you started strong, so let's finish strong as well. You can take a break if you still need to take a break tonight. But tomorrow or on Saturday even, go and tackle this quiz before your next lesson starts again next week. Okay. Are you guys okay with that? Okay. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Mr. Screen is black. Can you guys see my screen? Ayesha?
Yes, ma'am.
It's black. I can't see anything.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
very strange.
Maybe just refresh.
Yes, that's a good idea. Refresh, otherwise, you can hop off and hop back on, but we're basically done, Ayesha. So all that I'm showing now is where you can find your quiz, and you go onto the Watobi app, and then you'll see algebraic expressions, and then the next one you'll see right at the end of algebraic language is your quiz, introduce algebraic language. Okay, and that's it for me and from me. So thank you all so much for attending. We hope you have a beautiful weekend. And yes, I hope to see you all in our lessons again next week. Thank you guys.
Bye,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.